This video is part of a broader series exploring the Business Management Toolkit, which includes a range of situational planning and decision-making tools. In this video, we continue our examination of STEEPLE analysis, and we will focus on the legal factor within this framework. The legal component of a STEEPLE analysis explores the laws and regulations that affect a business's operating environment, including employment law, health and safety standards, intellectual property rights, and compliance with both local and international legislation. These legal factors help shape how a business conducts its operations, influences decision-making, and helps define risk management practices to ensure the company remains compliant and avoids legal disputes. Understanding these factors is essential for strategic planning and safeguarding an organisation's long-term viability. One important legal factor businesses must consider is employment and consumer protection law. These laws govern the relationship between employers and employees, requiring businesses to comply with regulations on minimum wage, working hours, health and safety standards, anti-discrimination, and employee benefits. Non-compliance can lead to lawsuits, fines, and reputational damage. Consumer protection laws safeguard buyers by enforcing truth in advertising, product safety, return policies, and data protection, with violations resulting in penalties and loss of customer trust. Next, we have competition law. Antitrust refers to the body of law that regulates the conduct of businesses to promote competition and prevent monopolies or unfair practices. Antitrust regulations aim to ensure a level playing field where companies compete fairly, prevent anti-competitive agreements like price fixing or market division, and control mergers that could stifle competition. These laws are designed to protect consumers, smaller businesses, and the overall economy by discouraging practices that would limit market choice and innovation. Next, we have contract law. Contract law shapes the formation and enforcement of agreements with suppliers, partners, clients, and employees, where poor contracts can cause disputes and financial losses. Intellectual property law protects business assets such as trademarks, patents, copyrights, and trade secrets, ensuring businesses can safeguard their brand and innovations from infringement. Lastly, we have regulatory compliance and licensing. This requires meeting industry-specific standards and includes permits, environmental laws, financial reporting, and data privacy regulations, failure of which can result in fines or business closure. These legal considerations are essential for risk management, strategic planning, and sustainable operations within any business. If you've been following our video series, you'll know about Roast and Vibe, the fictional coffee shop owned by Sean and Marie in Dublin that we use as our practical example. Like any business owners, they want to stay informed about changes in the external environment and understand how legal factors can create both opportunities and threats. Let's explore their findings. Legal regulations on employment and consumer protection give Roast and Vibe opportunities to build trust through fair labour, safe workplaces, and strong consumer rights, but also increase costs, complexity, and legal risks. Employment laws support staff retention and prevent disputes, while consumer protection laws promote loyalty and shield against reputational harm. Careful compliance enhances reputation and stability, but lapses can lead to fines or lawsuits. Competition law creates opportunities and threats for Roast and Vibe by ensuring fair market access and preventing monopolistic practices, which protects small businesses from unfair competition, but also limits certain collaborations and imposes compliance costs if rules are breached. Contract law affects Roast and Vibe by providing a legal framework for reliable agreements with suppliers, staff, and partners, enabling business stability and dispute resolution, but also exposes the cafe to risks and costs if contracts are unclear or breached. Intellectual property law lets Roast and Vibe secure brand distinctiveness with trademarks, protect creative assets like menu text and visuals via copyright, safeguard signature recipes as trade secrets, and enforce against copycats, but it also poses risks of costly disputes and rebranding if it infringes others' rights or if Roast and Vibe fails to register and police its own intellectual property. Regulatory compliance and licensing create opportunities for Roast and Vibe by ensuring lawful operation, protecting reputation, and building customer trust, but also poses threats through costs, administrative burdens, and penalties if permits or licenses are not properly obtained or regulations ignored. Understanding these legal factors helps Roast and Vibe make smart decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and turn compliance into a competitive advantage. Let's see why this information is so valuable for their business next. Understanding legal factors is essential for businesses like Roast and Vibe, as it helps to comply with all relevant employment, health, safety, and consumer protection laws, thereby avoiding costly fines and legal penalties. Adhering to these legal standards builds strong customer trust and brand loyalty by ensuring fair treatment of employees and product safety. It also minimises risks of lawsuits, disputes, and operational disruptions that could arise from non-compliance or contractual issues. Compliance with labour laws enhances employee satisfaction and retention through fair wages, safe working conditions, and clear contracts. Finally, having a solid legal understanding supports strategic business decisions related to expansion, intellectual property protection, and regulatory approvals, enabling sustainable growth and stability. This concludes our exploration of the legal factor within the STEEPLE analysis and its impact on business strategy, operations, and long-term success. However, this is only one aspect of the broader picture. This video is part of our comprehensive business management toolkit series, which addresses various situational, planning, and decision-making tools. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.